So, week 3 of OFC, as you know, I lost last week. Kind of an unfortunate loss, but at the end of the day, it's my fault. So, now we are playing in week 3. First of all, sorry about the low quality of this image. I promise the other ones have better quality. I don't know what happened. And second of all, my opponent has such a defensive team. Look at this. They have Carbonite, Skeledirge, Slowking, Among Us, Umbreon, Terra Captain Knucklestack, Wiggletooth. Even the Florges can be defensive, although it's usually offensive. And even the Slitherwing can be defensive, even though it's usually offensive. They have Terra Captain in the Florges and Knucklestack. Both of them can easily converse on my team. And they have the only great offensive mon, I would say, which is the Garchomp. Which, look at my team. My ground resists are the Decidueye, Honchcrow, Lilligant, none of them switching to Garchomp, and Rotom Hit, which dies to Stone Edge, but it's my Terra Captain, so I'm surely going to Terra into something that allows me to deal with Garchomp. But let's start with... You might be thinking, why are you bringing this mon? Like, doesn't it lose versus Among Us, lose versus Florges, lose versus Skeledirge, and even lose versus a Colbur Berry Slowking? Yes, but I plan to disguise Zoroark as this mon. If rocks aren't up, if rocks are up, that might be a problem, but I plan to disguise it as this mon so that it can pretend and they switch into Umbreon or Among Us or something, and I dispose of it, I get rid of it. And then Iron Valiant has actual chances of sweeping, because after a Swords Dance, if they don't have a Colbur Slowking, this mon can just sweep after a Swords Dance, if Skeledirge is chipped enough and Carbonite is chipped enough. It's not even that much of chip that I need, it's like... Versus the Skeledirge I do need a lot, but versus the Carbonite I don't think so. This mon is a one-time sweeper. I come in, I get the booster energy in the attack. It's not a speed boosting booster energy, it's an attack boosting booster energy. And I can just sweep. Next up is Baxcalibur. So Baxcalibur is great into chipping my opponent. Like, they don't have good switchings into these moves. Even the Carbonite is gonna take a lot from Icicle Crash, and I'm gonna force it to roost over and over. So that's the plan. Thanks to Thermal Exchange, I can beat 1v1 the Skeledirge, thanks to Earthquake. And I should be able to beat most mons, although I am slower than the Garchomp and it can always click a Dragon type move, but I will have to manage. If it's an Outrage, I can always just afterwards go into my Iron Valiant and dispose of it. And also, they probably don't go Garchomp into this mon because I have Ice Shard. Definitely I plan to bluff the Ice Shard. Like, go into this mon versus a Garchomp and they will switch, feed an Ice Shard, and I will just Sword Dance or something. Next up, this very funny Sandy Shocks. What does this do? Well, first of all, the HP and special defense allow me to survive even a max special attack modest Skeledirge most of the time. 2 Torchons in a row, so a regular Torchon and a +1 Torchon with leftovers. So, this mon is here to set up spikes. Yes, that's it. That's the entire extent of what this mon is here to set up spikes and switch. Maybe get a Reflect up. Maybe Ball Switch or Power, I don't know. With this special attack, I always to hit KO even a max special defense Skeledirge. But mainly to set up spikes, that's why I brought this mon. It's so bulky and it can switch into many mons and set up spikes and Ball Switch and etc. Next up is the star of the show, the Zoroark with normal gem Hyper Beam. After a nasty plot, You might be thinking, oh, what about Umbreon? Dies. Especially defensive Umbreon dies. What about Amon? Dies. What about Flor? Dies. Everything dies to this mon. A Hyper Beam normal gem. Except the Knuckle Stack, who walls me forever and ever, but you know, also like Knuckle Stack is likely to come and walls me forever, but you know, maybe they think I have Grass Knot, I don't know. Why not? I needed the Hyper Voice because I cannot have Shadow Ball as my only non-rechargeable move. I need another move, and if I made it Grass Knot, I would be walled by Umbreon if I spend my Hyper Beam, if I don't want a Hyper Beam, or I don't know. You understand why I couldn't afford Grass Knot. Next up, we have Toxapex. This is a covered cloak Toxapex because I fear the Knuckle Stack. What is it here to do? Well, I can switch into all the special attackers and Knuckle Stack all day. I can Surf, Infestation and Toxic. Yeah, this mon gets hard walled by Amoonguss and Corviknight. Well, yes, but I can infestate them to trap them, do damage. I can force the Corviknight to roost over and over. It's gonna run out of roosts because I have so many good defensive mons in this matchup. So I'm gonna force it to run out of roosts. Next up is the Safety Goggles Terra Steel Bottom Hit. I forgot to write it, but this is Terra Steel. Safety Goggles allows me to switch all day into Amoonguss, no fear of Spore. I will become a Steel type, so no fear of Toxic either. What is this mon here to do? Spam Will-O-Wisp. That's the extent of it. Yeah, I do invite Skeletor because I will become a Steel type and they wall me. But I can always ball switch into it, get some chip, and go into a mon that can threat it. Like, let's say, I can ball switch versus Skeletor and get in my Sandy Shocks and get a Spike. Why not? That's good progress. So that's what this one is here to do. It's not the best in this matchup. Like, I'm gonna Wisp the Umbreon after being a Steel type and it's gonna reflect the status and burn me too. Or I'm gonna get walled by Florges, etc. This one is mainly here just to Wisp and Ball Switch. The Terra Blast is here because I didn't want to get completely walled by a substitute Garchomp. And that's the team. Just a reminder, I have 3 offensive mons, the Zoroark, the Excalibur, and the Iron Valiant, and 3 defensive mons in the Sandy Shocks, the Toxapex, and the Rotom Hit. So now let's go into the game. So we are here at week 3. Let's see what my opponent's team is. They brought Garchomp, Rotom, they didn't bring the leader, they brought the Terra Captain, Florges, the Corby, the Scaladirge, the Umbreon. What? No, these 2. No Amoonguss, no Slowking, also no Knuckle Stack. That's surprising, to say the least. Let's see. I want to lead with this so I can Terra turn 1. Then I want to have my Zoroark. This guy's at who? I don't want the Corviknight to come in. I want to bait the Florges probably. I'm pretty sure I KO the Florges at +2. Oh, I don't. Oh, sorry, I thought this as a 38. I definitely do. So I probably wanna bait anything but the Corviknight. And Nature Shields is gonna take hits, so that mon is not gonna be what I disguise myself as. Who of these? I don't wanna bait the Carbonite, and I think the Excalibur baits the Carbonite. So I think I do this. Hello. I should just wall the Rotom, actually. So I think I will just not Terra so that I don't take that much damage from it. I'm gonna ball switch. If they go into Archon, I Terra and I burn it. If they go into anything else, I get a ball switch. This one is not a Terra Captain, the Florges is, so I should be fine into that. But let's see what they do. Because they know they can't do anything to me, I am a Rotom hit. They have no possible move they can go for that can possibly damage me. Florges, okay, let's see what they do. 16 into Florges, okay, they are probably max HP. I wanna start getting up some spikes. I wanna get one spike and then possibly ball switch. I don't leftovers, okay. Let's see if they Terra here. This might be Terra Ground with Terra Blast for Heatran and Toxapex. We'll find out right now. They could also be Terra Water for Heatran and Rotom Hit, although they know I am a Terra Captain, so I don't know. Even if they Terra Ground, Terra Blast, I get a Spike and then I can just switch out, etc. And if they Terra into something that hits the... okay, Moonblast, 37. Okay, they have no special attack investment. I'm just going to ball switch here. I get a nice crit. Calm Mind. If I Terra... okay, so this shouldn't be doing much damage, but I still wanna Terra in case they Terra themselves into something that hits the Rotom hit and I wanna Wisp it. Or not. I wanna try to Wisp it again. I needed that Wisp to hit so that I can slowly chip this one down. I believe I just wall it because the last move is probably Wish. But still I wanna slowly chip it down so that I can sweep later, because this one kind of walls my Valiant. The best move I have to hit it is close combat. Okay, that is not nice. That drop, I mean. How much does Florges do with Psychic? Into Rotom. They don't do hit KO me, so I'm just going to ball switch. 40, yeah. I am just going to recover once. Now I'm going to Infestation first. I wanna get the chip down. Chip down, 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 down. If at +1 they do 40, at +2 they don't kill me, right? Well, they would need a high roll. Because how much am I at? 182. I'm gonna switch for again, and I'm going to Terra Blast now that I am not at -1. Oh, they have Synthesis. Okay. This mon is kind of a problem. How much does Zoroark take from a +1 Moonblast? I die. Okay. And I don't do anything. I fear to lose to this mon. They are max HP, right? So how much does Icicle Crash do? Not much. Let's see if they kill. Oh, I get a crit. And they hit me again. I'm gonna pressure it. Yeah, I'm gonna pressure it into keep clicking Synthesis. They will eventually run out of Synthesis. And also I always keep them pretty low. But never in range of Excalibur. So I'm gonna have to sack 2 mons to this. But it's okay. I can afford that. Yeah, I can afford that. But do I keep the Bugs? Bugs kind of wins, except Garchomp kills it. What I'm saying is that I could go into Zoroark Hisui, Hyper Beam them, I die, and then I kill them with the Bugs. I don't know who I prefer to keep, the Zoroark or the Bugs. The Zoroark has a higher chance of winning, I think, so I'm just gonna go into the Bugs and Icicle Crash. That should put them in range of Valiant. Unless I miss. If I miss, I lose, but you know. Valiant does 32, this one does 38. Oh, I might not kill this with the combined then. Oh shoot. Oh, never mind, I do. Okay. How much does Zoroark do, by the way? I would need to hyper him. Okay. So I'm just going to close combat. Unless this is Terra Ghost, I kill. And yes, I sacked 2 mons to beat the Florges, but that's okay. Please don't Terra Ghost. Would you be Terra Ghost? I don't think you would be Terra Ghost. Maybe Terra Psychic, maybe Terra Water. Anything but Ghost. Why would you be Ghost? I don't think you would ever be Ghost here. And why would you click it? You know, I could possibly go for a Spirit Break. So I don't think you click it. Maybe you switch or something, but I don't think you just sack this one for no reason. Sorry, I don't think you click Terra Ghost for no reason. Well, if they have Terra Ghost, they click Terra Ghost because they can't Terra anything else anyway. So it's not a bad play. Terra Poison, okay. I kill it anyway. That did nothing. Oops, sorry about the discard pings. I can still win. Yeah, I can definitely still win. Knockoff into Skeledish does nothing, right? Well, it's not like it does nothing, but I don't kill it. Sorry about that. I can anyway go into Shocks and get an Earth Power or a Ball Switch or something. 28, I should be able to survive another one. I want Earth Power here. I need the chip of Earth Power to kill it with Valiant. There's no special attack, by the way, to do the little 2 shocks. Yeah. Okay. I wanna go into Pex on the Blizzard. And now back into shocks on the ball switch. Okay. Now I'm going to ball switch. Okay, the guard chomp. Do I die to guard chomp? I have a lot of defense, but it's still a guard chomp. Yeah, even to a tank chomp I die. But I don't need this mon anymore, I think. I think I can just Earth Power. Okay, cool. Valiant should survive and get an SD, but I don't kill the Skeleturge. Well, I don't need to kill the Skeleturge. Can Zoroark survive though? I am in a pickle. I think I need to SD. Hope they go hard into something else. Maybe they expect me to be a Zoroark. I don't know. Hopefully. Okay, at +2, I don't kill this, right? I might be able to kill it, and no, because I don't have the item anymore. I never kill this. Still, I think that's my only play. Maybe they don't have bravery. Okay, they do. They kill me. But I can go into this mon. Shadow Ball here. No. I need the Nasty Plot. So I can kill the other mons. If this Rotom is Scarf, I think I lose, but I think I can win this. Because I can kill anything. Also, I added Focus Blast instead of Hyper Voice, which can actually allow me to win here. I'm just going to Nasty Plot here and see where I get. Okay, they are lefties, so Zoroark, Umbreon, especially defensive. +2 Focus Blast does not kill it. +2 Hyper Beam does, but then I die to Garchomp. Does Umbreon kill me though? Yeah. So my plays are, if I Hyper Beam kill this, Garchomp kills me. So I can Hyper Beam and get a kill, but then I die to Garchomp, and then I lose. If Garchomp is max attack, which I think it would be, so I just need to Focus Blast. I don't get the kill, and I die. Okay, yeah, GG's. Yeah, this game was not the best played by me. I had some better plays to do throughout this game. I'm gonna try to recover myself to max HP so I can Toxic this mon. I don't think I will be able to. Yeah, there's no point. GG's. I already say GG's, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, a little disappointing. I had better plays, it's just I kind of fucked up versus the Florges by continually trying to wisp it. I think that was probably what I did wrong. How much does this do into Skeletridge, by the way? Nothing. Okay. Well, that's it. GG's.